What blessings are coming your way, Capricorn? What blessings are coming your way? It's Capricorn season and all that. So let's find out. So some of y'all got birthdays, coming up. And it's like, what blessings can you expect to go along? Okay, Capricorn, it's looking like you guys are going to be having a lot more fun, okay? A lot more. You may even be going to a lot more events, okay? But it's like you're definitely going to be hanging out with your friends, close friends, or family even, okay? But I'm definitely seeing you hanging out with friends, having a good time is your next blessing, especially if you haven't been able to get out much, okay? Due to whatever reasons. Maybe you work a lot, maybe you have kids, maybe you just been focused on, bossing up and the more important things in life, and you haven't made time to have fun, but you're about to start having some fun, okay? I'm also getting like you are going to be maybe hanging out as well with people who you have things in common with, okay? Like you get along with these people, you have fun with these people. These are people that you have a good time with. These are not people that you don't really want to necessarily be around, okay? Because let's not act like people don't do that. People nowadays always hanging out with people they don't fuck with, okay? Just to have the image that they be outside, they got friends, or they're doing it because they these are people who are kind of just dependent and they need people, so they just don't even give a fuck who they're around as long as they have somebody around, because they're dependent on people, okay? Depending on others for happiness and things like that. So let's not act like people don't do that, but I'm getting like you're gonna actually like your friends, okay? These people that you are hanging out with, you're actually gonna have a good time with these people, okay? Some of y'all are going to be celebrating with like 3 people in specifically, okay? And I'm just getting like that is a blessing, because maybe you like hanging with these 3 people. I don't know who they could be, but there's like 3 people specifically that you could like hanging around, being around. And it's like you're going to be able to be around these people, okay? Whether it's like 3 including you, or I'm just getting 3. So I'm just getting it's a certain amount of people, 3 that you like hanging out with, having fun with, and you're gonna be able to hang out and have fun with these people, these 3 people. You guys are gonna be becoming more physically attractive, okay? So you're gonna be definitely like putting more effort and things into your appearance. You could be enhancing your looks and your appearance in some way, but you're definitely going to be looking good. You're going to be looking very handsome, very beautiful. You're going to have the charm. What is the blessings next for Capricorn? You guys could also be meeting somebody who's very attractive and charming, okay? That's the blessing, okay? Maybe you're looking to meet somebody new. Somebody you could really look at, somebody that get you wet, get you going just by looking at them, okay? So some of y'all, you gonna meet somebody who's very charming and they look good. What blessings are next for Capricorn? Yeah, some of y'all just gonna be able to let loose, okay? If you haven't been able to let loose, some of y'all gonna have people reaching out to you, wanting to collaborate because you look good or because your work looks very good. It's quality, okay? Like they could like your work ethic, okay? They like how you got quality work or something like that, and they're gonna want to collaborate with you. And maybe you want to collaborate, maybe you want to feature. This could even be in terms of like if you're an artist or something, somebody's wanting to collaborate with you, though. You could be a content creator, whatever shit. You could be from a small platform and maybe somebody else from a small platform want to collaborate with you. But it's like people are going to want to collaborate with you because of what you got going on, what it is that you have to offer, how you got quality work and things like that. And that's going to be a blessing, because maybe, once you collaborate with this person, maybe that is going to start maybe that's going to put you in position, and may help you go up. Okay, y'all may end up this could end up turning into something that's financial, like a financial gain for you or something, or bring more money for you. But something about you collaborating and that being your next blessing. But some of you guys, just simply as you've been wanting to collaborate with somebody. Maybe you wanting to collaborate with somebody because that could help your work even more or something. But you're definitely, and then it could just be like, if somebody you really did want to collaborate with, and that person is going to reach out, something like that, and that's the blessing. Or this is as simple as somebody offering you a job opportunity, a financial opportunity. Somebody wants to offer you something, wants you to work for them, work for their company, something like that. You're gonna have a lot of opportunities, okay? I'm getting a lot of options too, like a lot of suitors, people trying to date you, talk to you, okay? Y'all gonna have a lot of opportunities as well. A lot of creative opportunities, like a lot of opportunities where you could, be more expressive and, show your creativity. Yeah, some of y'all are getting blessed in terms of like dating or being able to talk to somebody that is really like attractive and they're charming. This is somebody that it's like you're going to be talking to somebody, or you're going to obtain somebody that got a lot of options themselves, look good themselves, okay? It's like y'all are going to be their top choice, top pick or something. And that's the blessing. Not that you're no pick me or whatever, but motherfuckers want to pick you. Okay? Motherfuckers just want to pick you. I'm getting what's the blessing. Motherfuckers want to pick you out of all their options. Y'all gonna have a lot of choices though, and opportunities and limitless possibilities, things like that coming in for you. I'm also seeing you guys finally sticking to something in particular out of your opportunities. There's one opportunity that's going to stand out, and you're going to go towards that. You're going to be committed. You're going to be dedicated towards it. You're going to get moving on it, okay? And that's the blessing. That could be like a financial opportunity, or an opportunity that is just, something that you are invested in, you like, you want it, and you're going to stick to one though in particular, and that's going to be the blessing. Maybe you have a lot of opportunities, or you had a lot of opportunities, you didn't know which one to choose, but maybe the blessing is you being able to pick that one that really catches your eye, and you want to like go towards it, you want to stay committed to it, you want to take advantage of this opportunity. This could even be you picking someone out of your options, okay? Somebody in particular is going to stand out, and you're going to, take full advantage of, messing with this particular person, something like that. So this could even be a person. You picking somebody as your top pick, you making somebody your top pick, okay? Out of all your options, like you being able to find that perfect one, that perfect fit that you could want to settle down with is the blessing here. Some of y'all just gonna have a lot of options though. That's the blessing, especially if you've been looking to date someone. You're wanting like a certain amount to be able to choose from. Like you're wanting to explore your options or something. It's like you're gonna be able to do that because you're gonna have a lot of options coming your way. And I'm getting these are gonna be fine people, fine ass options. Ninjas that look good, females that look good, okay, coming your way. What's the next blessing for Capricorn. You guys could becoming more intuitive, okay, or you're definitely, getting more connected to the divine, the universe, okay. You are really tapping into your divinity, okay, that side, or your spiritual side. It's like you are definitely becoming more intuitive, or you becoming more connected, and that's the blessing. Yeah, some of y'all are going to be way more aware of when somebody is betraying you or deceiving you. It's like you're going to instantly get a download, a vision, a thought, or you're going to see something. But it's like your next blessing is like you being more highly intuitive, but your intuition actually being able to guide you away from deceptive people who are betraying you. Like, it's like you're gonna know when somebody is deceiving you, okay. And maybe you knew in the past, but you could have ignored your intuition or something, or maybe it just wasn't heightened, and now it's going to be heightened, which I said is your blessing, and that's going to allow you to know when somebody is up to no good, okay, and when you need to walk away. So it's like you're going to gain some type of superpower there. It's just as small though as you using your intuition is the blessing. You having that intuition, you being able to use it, knowing how to use it, okay, knowing when to sense things, okay, when something is not right, okay. That's the blessing. Somebody with the initials B and J could also end up being a blessing. Maybe some one of those initials, first, middle, or last, or this could even be a place, okay, that's gonna bless you. But somebody or something with these initials B and J is gonna be a blessing, okay, is your next blessing. Somebody with those initials being a blessing. You guys are going to become very strategic, okay, but I'm getting this is all tied into like you being intuitive, your intuition heightening, you being more connected. It's like you're going to be able to move more strategically as well too. It's like not many people are going to be able to get around you, okay. Not many people are going to be able to sell you dreams. Not many people are going to even be able to have access to you, because some about you even having high standards, having morals, okay, is the next blessing. You're going to really like have that high value, and you're going to have morals for yourself, which then allows, you not to just settle for any and everything. And that's what I'm just getting, like you're going to be moving way more strategic is the blessing. It's like you're going to be blessed with some type of strategic mind or something. You're gonna be very strategic. Capricorns are already known to be very strategic though, okay. And it's like you're gonna be it's like you dodging bullshit, or you dodging, it's like you even gonna be able to dodge things because of how strategic you are, and that's the blessing. You're also going to be walking away from deceptive people who have betrayed you, lied to you, okay? People who constantly lie to you, can't keep it real with you, people who lie, cheat, steal. It's like you're going to be walking away from these people, and you're not going to have to worry about, always looking over your shoulder with certain people, because I'm seeing you walking away from those type of people. Some of y'all, you're going to be walking right into meeting your soul family, or people that you connect with on a soul level. People that feel you on a soul level, that you like, you could be like walking right into meeting your soul tribe is the blessing, as you walk away from these toxic, deceptive ass people. Maybe some of y'all are going to even find out about how somebody deceived you, or how they're deceiving you, and that's going to be the blessing, because that's then going to allow you to finally walk away from somebody. Especially if this is somebody you had to always look over your shoulder with, you couldn't trust. I'm also getting that too. Some of y'all are going to find out something about someone. Their initials could be B and J. They could have those initials at first, middle, or last. They could also be like a Scorpio, a Libra, or a Cancer. They could have... they could be Aquarius, or they could have those placements in their big three. Doesn't have to be though, but I'm getting those signs, I'm getting those initials, but I'm just getting like, regardless, somebody here, you're gonna find out about how they're portraying you, or how they, deceived you, what they were doing behind your back. You're gonna find something out, and that's gonna be a blessing, Capricorn. Like they always say, rejection is protection, or rejection is redirection, and I'm just getting that, like I said. And it's funny that I said that, because that's what I'm getting. All this is going to do is redirect you into meeting your soulmate, meeting people that are on the same wave as you. Y'all got things in common. There's actually respect, values, morals, same interests, okay, going on in these connections. These are gonna be people you're aligned with, okay, to the point, again, you don't have to worry about always looking over your shoulder and things like that. But the blessing here as well, Capricorn, is just you cutting somebody off, finally walking away from somebody, because you finally got some information, a download, a vision. This can even be the universe, God, the divine, exposing something for you, okay? And like I said, it could be through your vision, through a dream, through a thought, okay? Or something you even see, but you're gonna find out something, and that's what's gonna ultimately help you finally like walk away from somebody, or maybe you was gonna walk away from somebody, but you were kind of waiting on that proof, the evidence, the receipts, and that's what you're gonna get, and that's gonna be the blessing, okay? What's the blessings for Capricorn? Blessings for Capricorn coming in. You guys are going to be traveling, okay? You may take a trip, take more car trips, okay? Or vacation, but you're definitely going to be traveling. Next is the blessing. Some of y'all definitely going to be smoking more, okay? Especially if you like to smoke, that's your thing. You're going to be able to smoke. That's what I'm saying. I'm getting you hanging out. But these are like with people you actually fuck with, you can trust. Y'all again on the same wavelength. I'm getting, you out hanging out, smoking, if that's what you like to do. Getting high up with your friends, okay? Whoever you like to hang out, have a good time with, that is coming. That's the blessing. Some of y'all haven't been smoking in a while, or some of y'all chilled out on smoking, and you're gonna get back to smoking, or just at least having you some playtime when it comes to that, because you've been on a break, What's the blessing? Oh, that's what I'm getting to. And for others of you guys, I'm getting like the blessing is going to be that you're going to stop smoking. And I don't get you like going cold turkey with it, but it's like you're going to ease up on smoking. You're going to really try your best not to smoke, and that's the blessing. I'm getting that's for most of you guys. Others of you guys, for a few of you guys, yours is the other scenario, but most of you guys, I'm getting like the blessing is you kind of easing up off smoking, okay? So maybe you smoke too much, maybe you've been smoking a lot or smoking all your life, and it's time for you to like slow down, cut it out, and that's the blessing. You're going to be able to, maybe you could have had an addiction or you couldn't stop, but you're going to be able to ease up on smoking. What's the blessing for Capricorn? Yes, you guys are going to be more intuitive, and I'm using my cards now, and it just confirmed it. Intuition came out, okay? And I had the High Priestess earlier, so this is just double confirmation. But I am getting that the blessing is actually you trusting your intuition more. You're going to trust your intuition more. Yeah, and I said something about that. Didn't I say something about you being more connected, okay? And that's all a part of it. You got to be connected to your intuition, or know what your intuition is, connected to the divine, to the universe, to God, in order to even, have that intuition activated. And that's what I'm getting, like your intuition is going to not only be like activated, but you're going to stop resisting, those intuitive nudges and downloads you get. You're going to stop not trusting it. You're going to start trusting, them gut feelings, that intuition, because it would never steer you wrong, okay? It would never steer you wrong. We have it for a reason, and I feel like you're going to start realizing and start using it, okay? really start trusting yourself. And this could just be you trusting yourself in general, Capricorn. I'm just getting like in general, the blessing is you trusting yourself more. Maybe just trusting yourself in terms of making decisions for yourself, you know, trusting that you're making the right decisions. Maybe some of y'all were easily, you know, betrayed and deceived because you wouldn't trust that intuitive nudge or those downloads you would get. You wasn't trusting it. What the signs and synchronicities were trying to tell you. But you're going to start trusting yourself, which means trusting that intuition, that inner knowing that you have, okay? What's the blessings for Capricorn next? Some of y'all may have blessings around July, March, or February, okay? So some of y'all could have blessings coming around those seasons. I'm also getting Aquarius season, Scorpio season, heavy on Scorpio season, Libra and Cancer season. You can also have these blessings play out during those seasons, okay? I'm also getting heavy on a Cancer and heavy on a Leo, Aquarius, Pisces, and Aries, I want to say, as well, being involved in maybe those seasons, or people of those zodiacs are significant in your next blessings or those seasons, okay? Somebody could also be somebody that's also born born on the 7th, the 2nd, or the 3rd could also be someone that may bless you, or someone you may be having these blessings with, okay? Just take out resonance. What is the next blessings for Capricorn? I'm also getting somebody that you could have found it hard to resist. You're going to be able to resist this person, and that's what's next. Maybe you're going to move away from this person, literally, like walk away, because maybe somebody isn't good for you, and it's just like maybe it's other things, like maybe this person has a lot of cons, but you know, you overlook it and you look more at the pros or something like that. And I'm just getting like that is what could make it hard for you to resist this person or leave this person alone. But you're going to start maybe looking at the cons, you know, how the cons outweigh the pros dealing, you know, regarding this person or something. I'm just using scenarios, but I'm just getting like somebody was hard to resist. I feel like you're going to be able to resist somebody that was hard to resist, or even let go of. You're going to let somebody go, or stop talking to somebody, or just be very strict with somebody that you found it hard to be like that with, okay? And that's the blessing. Maybe, you know, you need to be this way with this person. Maybe you need to cut this person off. Maybe you need to limit access, something like that. And you're going to be able to do that. And some of y'all, the blessing is like you fully moving away from this person. What's the blessing for Capricorn next? Y'all going to have a lot of sex, okay? There's going to be a lot of SEO. That's what I'm saying. Y'all going to have a lot of options. Don't mean you should be sleeping with all your options, but you're going to have a lot of options. And there definitely may be somebody, or take it how it resonates. I don't know what y'all do, but I'm going to just say somebody. But you could talk to multiple people. You may sleep around. You do it how you do it. But there definitely is going to be sex is the blessing here, okay? Maybe there's good sex coming in. Again, maybe there's sex with people that you really are attracted to. You find them very charming, okay? There's going to be a lot of that, and that's the blessing. Maybe you've been wanting a lot of, and I'm getting it's because some of you guys, you've been wanting a lot of sex. You've been not having any sex, and you're wanting some, okay? You have like a high sex drive, or you just been celibate or something, and that's why that's a blessing that you're about to, you know, be having a lot of sex. Others of you guys, it's going to be good sex, okay? Like mind-blowing sex, and that's the blessing, because, you know, you wouldn't want it to be like, you know, and that's why it's a blessing, because it's going to be really good, okay? some of y'all are gonna lay off on sex, okay? So I'm getting like, and because I keep getting like two different aspects, there could be the blessing that's coming could be you learning moderation and balance, because I keep seeming to go back and forth to different aspects, okay? Because some of it I'm getting like you're stopping things, other you guys I'm getting you're going towards things. So that is letting me know that your next blessing, Capricorn, is you having that balance. You're gonna know when to, you're gonna know when to smoke and when not to smoke, when to smoke and when to pull back, okay? When to hang out and when it's time to get serious and focus on work, when to have sex and when not to have sex, pulling back when you're having too much, knowing when to go celibate or when it is time to enjoy yourself. Knowing when to give your sexual energy and when not to, knowing who to give it to and who not to. Something like that. You're going to have that balance and moderation. I want to say even discernment, okay? So makes sense, right? Because we were talking about your intuition heightening, or you using your intuition. And that's what's next in life. And you need that, because life is about that, especially with the high priestess out here with this black and this white little poles or columns. I always get that with that too. It's like you're just gonna know when to do something and when not to do something. Oh, and again, what is all of this a part of? Your intuition. It's like you're just gonna know when it's time to go towards something or when it's time to pull back. This can even be like in terms of hanging out with certain people. You're gonna know when to give your energy and when to hang out and be all on the scene and when to pull back. It's like you're just gonna know. You're gonna have that balance, because life is about balance, okay? It's never about being too much in either or being too much in your light or dark. It's about being in the middle, and that's what you're going to be like learning. You're going to be moving like that, okay? And that's the blessing, Capricorn. I'm also getting you're going to have a lot of people hitting you up. This is just confirmation. Again, I got sex and then I got what's up. It's letting me know you're going to have a lot of people trying to talk to you, trying to hit you up. Some of these people, they may not be up to no good. They just may want sex from you. But what did I say? I'm getting you're gonna know, you're gonna know like what someone is up to. You're gonna know if you should be giving your time to somebody. You're gonna know if you should hit somebody back. Some of y'all just gonna know if you should just be a good time and not a long time. It's like you're just gonna know. But I'm getting like the blessing is just in general, you're going to have a lot of suitors, like especially if it's just been a drought in your love options. The suitors you did have, people that was trying to come, they wasn't like doing it for you. Or maybe you weren't being open to your options, but you're going to be having a lot. So what you do with your options is up to you. But I'm getting you're going to have a lot of people hitting you up, wanting to hang out with you, wanting to, have a good time. Wink, wink. So you do it how you want to do it, but just know this is the blessings coming in for you. You just may be having options, you having choices to choose from, people to choose from. You're gonna have people who actually look good too, and people that are just gonna be wanting your time. They're gonna be wanting to hang out with you, do with you. They're gonna want to be very, very much into you and trying to know what you got going on, okay? And that's the blessing, like especially if you just haven't had but I'm just getting like maybe you weren't putting yourself out there, and now that you are, you're gonna have a lot of suitors after you, Capricorn. That is the blessing here. Maybe again, some of y'all just wanted some more options, okay? Maybe you wanted better options. Maybe you just maybe you always get attention, but it's like this is that you're going into that, and that's the blessing. You're about to be having all this even more attention, more options, more people to choose from. And some of y'all, the blessing here too is you're just going to have people hitting you up. Maybe people that you haven't heard from in a long time, people that you could actually want to hear from, or, people that want to like invite you out. Like I said, you're going to be going to a lot of events, or people are going to just be inviting you places, and that is the blessing. Because like I said, maybe you weren't on the scene, maybe you weren't hanging out much, maybe you just wasn't on the scene, you wasn't outside like that, or you wasn't putting yourself out there, and maybe people couldn't reach out to you like they wanted to. it's like you didn't know what is out there waiting for you, but you got a lot of options and people wanting to talk to you and hang out with you. This could even be the same sex, I meant to say, so this could be anybody, but you're gonna have a lot of people want to hang with you, a lot of invitations, invites, people wanting to pour up, hang out with you, okay? So that's what I'm getting for Capricorn. These are your next blessings. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading, and I'll see you on the next one.